Hi guys, so I would like to talk about lace quality for making lace wigs or closures or frontals, and what kind of lace, what they're for, and how you would how well the best kind of lace that you can use to get a high quality wig when it's made. But first, please remember to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you like and enjoyed. And also remember to share, because sharing is caring. And that definitely will help my channel, and I'll definitely appreciate it. So without further ado, let's talk, give more knowledge on this thing. So you have different kinds of lace. You have Swiss lace, you have film lace, you have I want to say Korean lace, and you also have what's that other lace? I forgot, but anyway, the Swiss lace is high definition. A lot of people think that HD lace is different from Swiss lace, but no. Real Swiss lace is from Switzerland, and that kind of lace will melt into your skin like, oh my god, like undetectable. That's what I'd like to say, those words, the word undetectable. So, and then you have film lace, which is more undetectable, and a lot of wigs that's made for like actresses and actors, they use the film lace, because the reason why that's called film lace, or 20, I believe it's 20 denier lace, or 30 denier, that's what it's called. And the Swiss lace, which is the HD as well, that's 40 denier, and you have like lower numbers. And then you have other lace that's a bit stronger than the Swiss lace, but it's also almost as fine as Swiss, but it's not quite as fine as Swiss lace. And it's can be used, as well, for both the back or the front of a wig, especially if you're making a full lace wig. So I am going to be showing you different kinds of lace, different qualities of lace, and what they're used for. So without further ado, let's get into the lace discussion. So this is Swiss lace. This is real Swiss lace from Switzerland, and it's undetectable, like I said before. It doesn't come colored. No Swiss lace comes colored. You have to tint it to how you would like it. So when you put it against the skin, someone who have lighter complexion, it will show more undetectable than someone who's as dark as my complexion, or anyone that's darker than me. It's going to show, it's going to show more. But the quality is very soft to the touch, very, very soft to the touch. So this is real Swiss lace. Then you have this Swiss lace, which is it's a bit more durable than the one I just put against my hand. So what I'm gonna do is put them next to each other so you can see the difference. It's not the same. This is much finer, a bit finer than this one. But the good thing about this one, you can use this for both back or front if you want to make like a full lace cap. Now this, you can use this too for a full lace wig, but most people, when they make a full lace wig, they use this Swiss lace. And then you have this piece of lace, which is called a film lace. This is what a lot of movie stars, or actors I should say, well, movie stars, even singers, if they get it custom made. But this is the lace that's used for film, for movies, and stuff like that. And yeah, this is more undetectable, and this is a very fine lace. So I'm going to compare the Swiss next to this one, and you will see the difference between the two. So if you notice, let me turn my light a little brighter. If you notice, well, let me take this Swiss lace up. If you notice that this one against this one, they're not the same quality. One is finer than the other. So I have ventilated some hairs on this piece of film lace just to show what I mean. Now this is like super duper duper fine lace, and it's a fragile lace, to be honest. So I wouldn't recommend this for everyday wear if you were to get a wig made. And you know, it's a very, very fine lace, and you have to know how to knot hairs on a piece of lace like this. So look at that. Can you imagine this against your skin? Can you imagine? Wow. Like, I mean, this is, I'm doing this by myself, guys, so I'm just like trying to do it the best way I can. I'm gonna zoom up even more so you can see how undetectable this film lace is. This is like super fine lace. So the Swiss lace, when I put it against my skin, now that I zoom in with my camera, so you can see how this looks against the skin as well. So that is how it would like melt into the skin. So can you imagine if this was really melted into my skin when I decide to bond it down after making a frontal or closure? This is like awesome. So this lace, like I said before, I'm not cutting my lace, so I'm just showing big pieces. Excuse me guys if I decide to do it this way. But this lace is a bit more durable, but it's also, you know, can be used for both back and front of a cap when you're gonna make a cap for your wig. This also will melt into the skin as well. So now, and then you have stretch lace as well, which is this piece. If you would like to, say, make a wig and you want to put a piece of stretch in there, then this would be perfect. So, I mean, you would have to tint it as well, but this is unbelievably stretchy. And yeah, that's what a stretch lace looks like. Now moving on to the lace that's not undetectable but can still be used for the front of to make a wig. If you were making a full lace wig or a frontal or closure, and then also, you know, what can be used for the back. So first let's talk about this lace, these two lace right here. So this piece of lace, you would think is Swiss, right? You definitely would think it's Swiss, but it's not. This, I mean, people call it Swiss, but it's really not. But it can be used for the front of a lace if you want something more durable and for everyday wear. You know, for some people who can't manage Swiss lace. And this piece is definitely for the back of a lace. if you were going to make a full lace wig and you want to use something that's a bit stronger, I mean, it still feels soft to the touch, but it's not as soft as a Swiss lace, and it's not going to be undetectable. So that's what you would want to use in the back. But a lot of suppliers, they use that for the front of for frontals enclosures. This lace they also use. This is you can use for the front of a to make lace wig. I mean, you can use this for the front as well. It can be tinted. You can use this lace for the front. It's soft to the touch, but it's also durable as well. This one is the same thing. You can also use this for the front. It's not Swiss lace. I believe these lace are Korean lace. I'm not sure. I don't want to give out wrong information, but incorrect information. But this type of lace as well, it can be used in the front, but you know, I mean, if you want an undetectable unit for the front, I mean undetectable lace for the front of your wig, you definitely want to go with Swiss. But this you can definitely use if you're looking for something more durable as well. And this piece, I noticed a lot of when you buy like a lace wig or a lace front wig, I notice sometimes the lace have this color as well. And this one can be used for the front as well. And you can get it to melt into the skin, but these are not Swiss lace, but they're also doable for people who want lace that's gonna last longer and stuff like that. But everything has to do with how you care for your units and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna show a wig with a lace front. Show a lace front wig with Swiss lace, one without Swiss lace, to show the difference in quality of lace, and you know, what makes it so much more undetectable and what makes it not undetectable. Now this wig is made with machine, and it's a lace front, but this is made with Swiss lace, and it's undetectable, as you can see. If this was to melt into my skin, you would definitely see, like, it would just melt right into the skin. So if you know, this is, look at that against my skin. It's beautiful. And it's so soft. So soft. And yeah, this is the inside that's been sewn with a sewing machine. So yeah, this is Swiss lace, and this is how it looks. I'm gonna put a white paper underneath it to see if you can see what I mean. Yeah, so if I put this against my skin, look at that. I mean, let me do a distant zoom out so you can like really see how Swiss lace looks. So yeah, this is definitely undetectable, and it's gorgeous. Any background goes against this. Oops, I gotta feel some here and right here. But yeah, this is, look at that. So fine, like, who would not want a HD lace? This is gorgeous. This one I made from scratch. Well, I'm repairing it, so I can't take it off the block at the moment. But as I was referring earlier, I was referring to the lace quality for the back, which is the harder lace like this, which is, you know, good for the back of a lace. And the front, this is made with Swiss lace. I don't want to remove it, but just for you, just so you can see what it looks like, you know, on certain backgrounds, how it looks. So because I'm going to be repairing, like for example in here where the hairs are missing, and these were single knotted, by the way, so this background is showing me, you know, how many hairs are missing and stuff like that. I really wish I could take off the unit to show you exactly what the inside look like, but I will insert a picture at the end of the video so you can get a better look at that wig. And yeah, all of this is ventilated by hand by me, of course. This wig was made 3 years ago, and yeah, I just washed it, and I'm going to be repairing whatever hairs is missing, and then I'm going to give her a nice curl. Yeah, so this is made with Swiss lace in the front, and the back is with like a harder lace to make it more durable for the back. So recently, well, I just made this closure like about this took me about a month to make, and I just put this background so you can have an idea of how it looks. I don't know if this thing is like, you know, seeing properly, but anywho, I don't know if it's focusing right, but this is a closure I made yesterday. I finished it, and it took me about a month to make because I took breaks from it. And this is not with Swiss lace, but the lace is not hard either. It's like soft, and when you put this against your skin, you'll be able to still melt it into the skin. Now this closure I decided to make with hairline because this is a 5x6 closure, and I made this from scratch because I am so like tired of closures, especially the big wide ones. They don't have some form of hairline. They just go straight across. No one's hairline is straight across. So I like to do things, you know, more realistic as possible. So what I did was make the hairline with a light density. So when a client or someone decides to get one made, or you know, if anyone purchases a closure like this, it will, you know, look much nicer against their skin, their forehead, or whatever, you know, to create a nice hairline. So yeah, this is cuticle hairs. So this is 100% human hair, and it's wavy hair, natural wavy hair. Yeah, so this is, I want to see if I can do a part in it. I'll just use my brush to do it, just so you can have an idea. Yeah, so this is how it looks on the inside. I'm gonna insert a picture of a little process, you know, when I was making the closure and what it looks like after it was done. So yeah, this is the inside. And don't worry about these white things, guys. This is when I use like that thing called a China marker when I'm marking, when I'm doing patterns and stuff like that, to ventilate sections. So that can be, you know, that can come off. It's not like it's anything on there. So in case you may be wondering, yeah, so this is the closure I made. This is a 12-inch closure. And the lace, if you notice, like I said, it's not Swiss lace, but it's more durable and strong. And yeah, it still will melt into the skin. You know, it can be tinted. The lace can be tinted as well. So it can tint to whatever the skin tone is. So yeah, this is the closure I made. This is also a machine-made wig, and with a closure, a 7x6 closure. And like I said before about the lace quality, this is a harder lace quality. It still can melt into the skin, but yeah, this is just to show you the difference, what Swiss lace is, is against the skin, and what other laces that's not Swiss lace against the skin, how it looks. And this is the inside of the wig sewn with the machine. Beautiful neat stitches and stuff like that. So yeah, and this is human hair, 100% human hair, so that's all I work with. So yeah, this is not Swiss lace, but it's still doable. I'm just gonna put the paper towel in there so you can have a better look at what it looks like against a white background. So yeah, this is basically what I like to do, is compare so you can see the difference. And at the moment I am currently working on this unit from scratch. I made the cap from scratch. This is all Swiss lace right here, except for this little piece right here, because I made the cap, and then what happened was it was not enough lace to cover my hairline in the nape area, so I had to add a piece of lace. So yeah, this is a wig I'm making from scratch with Swiss lace, and I can't wait to be done with it. And it's gonna take me some time, maybe about 2 months or a little, depending how many time I spend on it. But I'm also waiting for the rest of my hairs to get here, so that's why I'm like putting it on pause. But yeah, this is a custom wig from scratch, cap made from scratch and everything. And these are wig springs, in case you might be wondering what they are. So when you put your wig on, or when I put my wig on, for example, this part won't flap up or move, whatever. So it's just gonna sit on the back of my nape areas, well, sit on the nape area of my head. So yeah, and the hairline is already drawn out, and I put a piece of thread to keep it as a guide for when I get to this area. So as times go by, I will update you guys on what my wig journey is like. I've made a few wigs. I started making wigs like around 3 years ago. So yeah, this is my wig journey. I just want to share it. And also, like I said, this is all about lace quality and what the difference is. Personally, I prefer Swiss lace for my units, whether it's a lace front wig or a closure wig or a full lace wig. For the front, definitely has to be Swiss HD lace for me. And in the future, I'll definitely be trying out that film lace to see how I like that, which I'm really excited to try. So yeah, I cannot wait. So that was my knowledge on the different kinds of lace, the quality, and what they're for. As I do more videos, about making units and stuff like that, I will show, I'll give more information on that. And if there's any question you would like to ask, feel free to leave in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely reply to your questions. And also, if this was very informative and helpful in any way, please also leave your comment and let me know what you think. How did you like my video, and so on and so forth. So I just want to come on here to share my knowledge on what I know, what I've experienced about, you know, my wig journey so far. So, you know, that's what my channel is about, basically, you know, posting different things, you know, and giving out knowledge, being, you know, and also being knowledgeable about the stuff that I've learned and what I've known, and also some of the stuff I, you know, taught myself after taking classes, and what I have not been taught. You know, this is, some of these things are through experience, trial and error, and stuff like that. So I will definitely be posting some pictures at the end of this video, on different, you know, units that I have made, how they look with the HD lace, and also wigs that did not make with HD lace, whether it's a frontal or closure, you know, so you can see the difference, and how much better undetectable lace looks than a lace that's not undetectable. Or for example, how much, you know, how different does a Swiss lace looks, or HD lace as people call it, how different does it look against the skin than a lace that's not Swiss lace, or HD lace as they would refer to it as, you know, such. So until next time, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in, watching my video. Hope this was informative, as I said before, and please remember to subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, if you have learned anything from this, please by all means let me know, because I would like to hear what you guys have to say, or what you guys think about, you know, what I'm sharing here on my platform. So, you know, like I said, I appreciate you guys supporting my channel. Until next time, see you in my next video.